Boom, 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 boom. Yo, 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 put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Can you hear me clearly? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Yo. What's up, Paula? Unpredictables, Darius, Bobby Ruffin. Let's make sure we got everything correct here. Y'all can hear me clearly? On a totally different computer. Hi from Taiwan. Salute to you, Stella. What's up, Diana Nicole? I'm on a new computer, so y'all can hear me clearly, right? No problems. Must have been my computer, because I'm using the same headphones, and if y'all can hear me, it must have been the computer. Okay, child, bye. They call me Cardi Barty, banging body, hot tamale. All right. All right, yo, we about to get it popping. We are about to get it popping. Hold on here. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on. Let's change my brand. Let's change the brand, son. Let's change that brand, son. There we go. Y'all ready? All right. Let's go. We about to get into some things. Show my trailer for y'all so I can get into it. First, I'm going to show y'all my trailer. I don't care. Playing Dirty, Groupie, coming up on Tubi. Should be later this month. We got the call. Should be later this month. All right. Groupie, Playing Dirty.
Chastity, the social media influencer and rockstar killer. Maria, from Miami. And Lucy, aspiring actress. Sydney, hip-hop lover and writer, so I'm told. And my quiet one, Mackenzie. Well, hello, ladies. I'm Bella.
I have a question for everyone. Why do you think rich men cheat?
Control.
I'm going home.
Don't go.
Attention.
You bring the total package to the table. You just need the right friends.
Are you my friend?
No, but you can be mine.
And power.
I stuck my neck out for you.
Thank you!
And I pulled the strings to get you onto this show.
Take all three away, and he becomes desperate.
So, what's with the apples?
Well, it represents knowledge, wisdom, beauty, and power. Here, You will learn how to gain ownership of all.
I'm gonna send you the money for the ticket, and I already have your room set up at the Palms.
You do that, babe.
Because once you have possession of the apple, no man alive will have power over you.
You make it sound so easy.
Oh, it's not easy.
Brett, look, I'm sorry.
Save it! Save it!
I get no auditions.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
I get no callbacks.
I really need to get upstairs. They stole all my money.
I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but you're no better than the rest of us.
Right now, they have a do not disturb until this afternoon. If they call you, great.
How is he gonna call me if he doesn't?
If not, charge it to the game.
Make no mistake, ladies.
In order to succeed in this game, you must be willing to play it out till the very end.
This business is all types of savage.
What are you doing?
But if you follow my blueprints, I guarantee you will become a millionaire within the next 3 years. Possibly way earlier. So, are you ready to take that step?
Another day, another dollar. Ain't about money, don't you holla. 100 miles and racing, and that money conversation been my only motivation, yeah.
All right, that's enough. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to get into it? No. No, that's not me on the theme song. It's one of the artists that we're gonna be signing to our label named Low. And you can follow him on Instagram. I think it's Low258, I think. Who's Low258? So let's get into this shit. So hold on. This is the first damn thing. We got to talk about Jaguar Wright, y'all. We're going to do Jaguar first. So let me put Jaguar's name on the screen. Because Jaguar's done stepped in some shit. Hold on here. Y'all put a 1 in the chat if you have seen a Jaguar Wright video. I'm not talking about her singing. Put a 1 in the chat if you watch her videos. There's my copyright disclosure. Scrolling below. Okay. Check this out. Let's go into this first. Hold on. All right. Jaguar Wright. And we got to talk about it. And we're going to talk about the things that she says, the things that she proclaims, and exactly how true they are. All right. So check this out. Here's Jaguar Wright. This clip is a couple minutes long. After that, after we see the clip, we all gonna break it down and talk about it, and y'all can ask questions about it, or whatever the hell it is, because Jaguar's tripping.
delight. I was a Big Daddy Kane groupie and a Cool Mo D group. I wanted to become an artist in that right. On my own
Can y'all see and hear it?
You know, this business is f***ed up, man. They just, they take and they take and they take. And they take and they take. And they take and they really don't give. They really don't. They don't give back. Everything they give comes with a price. So you try to do it your own way, and then they try to freeze you out and with your money and tell your friends not to talk to you and not to work with you because their careers will be ended if they have anything to do with you. And they do this thing where they say they're going to blackball you and they're going to take you and they're going to make sure that nobody ever knows you ever existed. I'm sorry, I just cannot accept that. I just cannot accept that. I just cannot accept it. I'm the yo. I've been shit my whole life. I'm the shit, yo. And I'm just supposed to stand by and let these motherfuckers tell me I can't be me. I can't be great because they mad because they can't keep up with me. Ain't my fault. God gave me what he gave me. He gave you what he gave you. Ain't my fault. I ain't that.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it right there and then I'm going to chime in. So this is where Jaguar already contradicts herself. She wants to tell us, she wants us to all believe that the dudes and the women in the industry, they're not shit. They're all devil worshippers. They're all puppets. They're all gay. They're all bisexual. They sacrifice people. They murder people. Right? But yet and still, she wants to be in this same industry that she continues to tear down day after day after day. Why? You should be happy. The way you talk about this industry, like it's the worst thing going. So you should be happy that you're not in it. At least that's what I'm getting from what she said about the industry. Why are you so upset that you're not in this industry? Because if everyone in the industry is fake and none of them really got any real money and they're all gay and they're all devil worshippers, why do you want to be in it so bad? And why does it trigger you that you've never really popped off?
I ain't asked for it, but I got it. And it's mine to share and to give and to use as I see fit. It is not for you to tell me what kind of artist I need to be. It is not for you to tell me that what I do ain't good enough.
And they're not. And you're absolutely right, Jaguar. You're absolutely right. And that's the reason why you're not signed to a label. That's the reason why you have no distribution. Right? That's the reason why you have no brand deals. But they're not telling you not to make music. They're not telling you not to go and to YouTube or wherever else, go into your studio, pay for your studio time, make you music, and then put it on YouTube, put it on Spotify. They're not telling you not to do that. They're telling you if you make music, they ain't fucking with it. They are not telling you you're not allowed to do it. They're telling you, we don't like your music.
Because it ain't devilish enough. Because it ain't enough. Because it ain't terrible enough. Because I'm not encouraging people to want to die. you. Spoiler alert, you lose. I'm going to tell you how this whole shit ends. The devil's going to die and he's going to burn in eternal hell. And anybody who's fucking with him is going to go with him. And those who believe in the principle and those who believe what is right and are working forthright within the will of God, they will survive. I believe that and I put that on my dead son. I swear to God, Sean Carter, you better not have had anything to do with Giovanni. Because for that, I'll spend the rest of my life in jail. I'll kill you.
And there is the threat. Now, and there was the threat. Sean Carter, I swear to God, if you had anything to do with Giovanni's death, and that is her son, who died in 2018 when Jaguar wasn't even back on the scene. She wasn't even making videos again. So I don't know how Jay-Z would have something to do with her son at that point, but I digress. If you have anything to do with my son's death, I swear I will kill you. I will be a murderer.
I'll become a murderer. If you had anything to do with my son's death. All because I don't want to be your fucking puppet. Fuck you, bitch.
So you're mad at Jay-Z because Jay-Z wants you to be his puppet? Jaguar, if Jay-Z wanted you to be his puppet, you would have been his puppet. Trust me. You was going to Jay-Z on the first thing smoking when you got the call for that Unplugged. You was willing to give Jay-Z anything and everything he wanted. And I do mean anything and everything. And Jaguar, you know I know. You know I know. The same way how you used that girl Stephanie at Bad Boy when everything started falling apart with you with the Roots, and you call them honeycomb and this, that, and the other, but you was trying to get the honeycomb to get that pussy popped. Jaguar, you know I know. But Diddy didn't want to have anything to do with you, Jaguar. He heard you was trouble. They was alerting him, saying, she's trouble. You were trying to get over and get some of that honey from Honeycomb. Even he didn't want to have anything to do with you. Jaguar, you know I know. Because I know Stephanie. She told me the whole story. So when Puffy wanted nothing to do with you, you were trying to get over there because you would, at the time, he was messing with Mary J. Blige. You've always been jealous of Mary J. Blige because Puffy was basically saying, yeah, you know, you can sing and all that, Playgirl, but I got the queen. I got Mary J. Blige over here. Why would I need you? And I got Mary J. Blige. You can sing now. You can sing. Don't get me wrong. You can blow. But I heard you mad problems, Playgirl. I heard you be going at it over there with the Roots. And Philly boys be telling, I be getting the call from Philly. You over there just running amok, causing all sorts of problems. It's love over here. What's up, King? So, of course, he's going to be upset. Right? Of course, he's going to be upset. But when you start making threats, now you're stepping into a criminal sort of realm. You know? And if you ever wanted to get Jay's attention, keep on making threats on that man's life. Or make a threat on his daughter's life, or talk about his daughter one too many times. You gonna get that phone call you've been dying for. But I guarantee you won't like the conversation. She didn't like Mary because Mary was fucking Diddy. And Diddy's like, if I got Mary underneath my belt, why do I need you? You can sing and all that, and hell, you may even be able to sing better than Mary. But you're not Mary. And that's what's always bugged Jaguar Wright. I sing better than Mary. Mary J. Blige can't sing with me. I sing better than Mary. But you're not Mary. That's the thing. And that's always been her problem. She's always felt as though the industry owed her something because she can hold a fucking tune. There's a whole lot of women in there that can hold a tune that you discredit every single day. You discredit Alicia Keys. You discredit Mary J. Blige. You discredit Jill Scott. You discredit Erykah Badu. You discredit everybody because you feel as though because you got on Jay-Z's song Cry on Unplugged and was singing background and a couple of people cheered for you, you figure the industry owes you something. So what you do is, and we're going to expose Jaguar a little bit tonight. I hate doing it, but I seen her up on my family show. Shout out to Lady Luck. That's my homie. Shout out to Babs Bunny. That's my homie. More so, much more Lady Luck than Babs Bunny. I've been knowing Lady Luck over 20 years. So when I saw her on Lady Luck's show, I started to take it a little personal because they was totally disrespecting Lady Luck, and it's her show, and Babs Bunny. She was talking over him. She was cursing at him. She was yelling at him. And then I hit Lady Luck up. And I said, I watched the show. And I hit up Babs. And I said, I watched the show. Now, can I be real with you? She said, of course. You know, I told her, you know I love you, but I'm going to be real with you. Y'all did not need that interview. Yes, I'm be ready. I'm be ready on Predictable. Y'all didn't need that interview. And I told Luck, I said, you're cool with Nicki Minaj, right? Jaguar, over the last 2 or 3 months, have been shitting on Nicki Minaj. Multiple platforms have posted that she's been shitting on Nicki Minaj. You have a rapport with Nicki Minaj. Now, even though you weren't sitting there co-signing what she was saying about Nicki Minaj knows that you know that she's been shitting on her. And I rock with you. I mean, I'm cool with you. But yet you bring this woman on your platform that you know have been shitting on me for 3 months. Well, guess what? Now I got to unfollow you. Now, whatever relationship you had with Nicki Minaj is now gone. Why? Because you were chasing clout. You were chasing clout. If you go and put Jaguar Wright, see you later, Lala. Lala, why are you leaving? If you go and put Jaguar Wright on your platform right now, you're chasing clout. She has went and said, she told this story that Nicki Minaj was a stripper. Let me change this title. So Jaguar Wright, right? Only thing that I've ever known Nicki Minaj as is a rapper, right? But Jaguar Wright says Nicki Minaj was a stripper. And she comes on her platform and she says the reason why Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj fell out is because Megan Thee Stallion was eating Nicki Minaj out and they were lovers. Now, this is the reason why they fell out. Now, first of all, and you know I only talk what I know, right? I only talk what I know. First of all, Nicki Minaj has never been a stripper. Cardi B's been a stripper. Eve has been a stripper. I even believe Trina was a stripper. I think. Cash Doll was a stripper. Nicki Minaj has never been a stripper. So then when she brings up these fake clubs that she said, Nicki Minaj stripped that. When she did this 2 years ago, I came here on live and called the strip club. I was right on my Instagram live. I let my supporters hear it. I called the strip club that she said Nicki stripped that. The dude that was working there in security had been working there for 15 years. I said, yo, T, has Nicki Minaj ever stripped, even for a week, at your club? Hell no. Nicki Minaj, the rapper? So that's all I wanted to know, brother. I didn't mean to interfere with your night. But Jaguar wants to say that she has proof that Nicki Minaj was a stripper. So now she goes to Nicki Minaj and Megan, where she was eating she was eating Nicki Minaj out. So here is the other news flash that Nicki Minaj fans probably know, but casual fans probably don't know. Nicki Minaj don't like girls. When she came out with all that signing the titties and everything, that was all an act to cater to the LGBTQ RSTUVWXYZ community. Nicki Minaj does not like women. So that already should have shot down that lie. For her to add that, oh, the only I don't like Nicki Minaj, but the only reason that they're beefing is because Megan was eating Nicki. She was trying to get in good with Nicki Minaj so she can get in with Rock Nation. Huh? Nicki ain't even in with Rock Nation. Nicki's not even really fucking with Rock Nation. So how could Megan get into Rock Nation through Nicki? But you see, because our people are so into conspiracy theories and we're so fearful of everything and we just want to be a part of something, we are so easily fooled. You will see people in them comments. I knew it. I saw it with my own eyes. I knew it. I knew they was effing around. I knew they were effing around. So because this woman comes on here, no receipts, no proof, but just because we love believing conspiracy theories. We love believing conspiracy theories. There's people actually in the comments agreeing. Man, oh man. Then she goes on to say Megan Thee Stallion was getting her rhymes wrote by Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion don't even speak the same lingo. Tory Lanez met Megan Thee Stallion for the first time in 2020. And they were no longer friends by July 2020. They met February 2020 at the Rock Nation brunch. And by July, they were no longer friends. What rhymes did Tory Lanez write for Megan Thee Stallion? Savage was already out. When he wrote WAP? But yet and still, because it's the end thing, it's the end thing to dislike Megan, you got people who were actually believing that nonsense. Because we love believing in conspiracy theories. You don't even got to prove it. And for the final thing, she wants us to believe that Jay-Z is trying to take down her website and take down her channel because she's telling the truth. And Jay-Z is trying to stop her from the truth, from telling the truth. Now, let me just say this. If anybody knows Choke No Joke, right? Choke No Joke has been exposing Jay-Z and Rock Nation and other people in the industry for 20 years. And he has receipts a lot of times. He worked with Jay-Z. He knows Jay-Z. He's been exposing Jay-Z for 20 years. And his channel is still up. So if Jay-Z ain't tried to take down Choke's channel, if Jay-Z ain't tried to kill Choke, because he said, oh, I'm on the run, people are looking for me. But yet and still Choke can go all around the world by himself with no problem. But Jay-Z's looking for you. Jay-Z's looking to take down your channel. When Choke has receipts. Choke's got video footage. Choke's got check receipts. And Jay-Z never tried to kill him. He could easily find Choke. But you want us to believe that Jay-Z is so bothered with Jaguar Wright that he's trying to take your channel down and have you killed. Come on. Come on, Jag. Come on, Jag. Jaguar Wright, I'll just say this to you. You might have a lot of these people fooled. You might have these conspiracy theorist Negroes fooled. There's one nigga you ain't fooling. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not easily fooled. I've seen too much in this industry to be fooled by you and your clout chasing self. But these people will make her money. Hopefully, they'll make her enough money where her card won't decline when she's buying the Three Musketeers bar next time. All right? That's the one Nicki Minaj needs to be suing. If you want to still sue Nosy, add Jaguar onto it. Because Jaguar's still out there saying you're a cokehead. Now she's saying you're a stripper. You're an ex-stripper. You married a rapist. She said that every day. So she needs to be the one added to the lawsuit. Let's move on. So people were asking me, they want me to explain, first of all, about the Cardi new album. And they want me to explain how, hold on. Just for the people who don't like Cardi B, I'm going to answer the question for you that a lot of people's asking me. Because even though I knew the answer, I spoke to my boy. Shout out to my boy Carl Cherry at Spotify. Shout out to my boy Carl Cherry. So here was the question. Let me put the question in here. The question is, how can Cardi B add WAP and up to her new album when the songs are almost 3 years old? That was the most asked question to me. So, as people know, Cardi B's getting ready to drop CB2. From what I was told, before April. Single should be out in February. Album should be out in April. Right? Should be. And they want to know, how can she add WAP and up to this new album? And WAP came out in 2020 and Up came out 2021 and went 2023. Legitimate question, right? I knew the answer, but when I give them the answer, they don't really believe me. I don't know why. So I asked Carl, and Carl works for Spotify. He's also a former A&R at a couple of labels. I said, Carl, a lot of fans want to know, how can Cardi B put WAP and Up on her new album when the album is 2 years old, going on 3? I mean, when the songs are over 2 years old, going on 3. And his answer was the same exact answer that I gave people, but they didn't want to listen. He gave it a little bit more in detail. So, there is something on, if you've ever been into a recording studio, there's notes, there's minutes. The same thing like if you're in a courthouse. And there's something on the recording tape called a recording timer. Right? If you went in and put together and formatted the album, whatever her next album is called, right? And she started recording that album before the end of 2021. If she started recording the second album before a year passed, before a year since Up and WAP hit the airwaves, she is entitled to put that song, excuse me, on her next album. It's a loophole that people don't seem fair, but it's legal. And people do it a lot more than you think. Biggie Smalls did it on Life After Death. He had songs on that album that were recorded in 1994. But he was able to put it on Life After Death. So Cardi B is smart because she knows that the WAP and the Up numbers, they won't count for the first week. They won't count for the first week numbers. The first week numbers are going to be whatever they are. But WAP is a diamond record. Up is about 500K. So when that second full week of charting rolls around, her album will be platinum. That second album will be platinum. It won't be platinum first week because you can't count WAP and Up's numbers towards first week numbers. So that is how legally she can add those songs to that album. Now, she couldn't add a song she made in 2017. Right? She couldn't go back and be like, hey, when I did Invasion of Privacy, there was a song that I recorded with so-and-so. Or she can't go back and be like, oh, I'm going to put Motorsport on Invasion of Privacy. She can't do that. Right? So that's how it was done. As far as this interview, I will once again express, I said the same thing to Black T Blog. Black T Blog saying, oh, she's going to probably be talking about Cardi B. I mean, she'll probably be talking about Nicki Minaj. She is not. So for everybody that is watching that interview, looking for something about Nicki Minaj, she does not discuss Nicki Minaj in that interview. Trust me. Don't ask me how I know. I'm not going to tell you. Trust me. She does not discuss Nicki Minaj in this interview with Jason Lee. So there's no need for people going to that interview looking for a Nicki Minaj reference or her shitting on Nicki. It's not going to happen. As much as Jason Lee may try to coax her into it, she's already told him, don't try to do me like you did, sweetie. You know, you call yourself my friend. Please, don't try to do to me what you did to Sweetie, or else I will walk off. So there you have with that. Again, what I said before is I expect, from what I was told, that single to be out in February and the album to be out early April. Don't know the name of the album. It should have been called Defamation of Character. If it's not, I'm going to be pissed. I would have called it Defamation of Character. But that's why she needs me managing her instead of these clowns that she got managing her. All right, who's next? Hold on. Oh, y'all's boy. Y'all's boy, Kanye West. Wow. Y'all's boy, Kanye West. Anybody see the Bia story? The boy said there ain't a whole lot of money going on over here. And that takes me back to Bia and her boyfriend. I've been complaining about this dude ever since he caused her ever since he caused her that collaboration with Drake. I was telling Bia back then, and I don't even like Bia, so I should be charging her for advice, but I was not. I was giving her a freebie. I told her back then, in the words of Ariana Grande, break up with your boyfriend. I told her back then to break up with a boyfriend. It's going to cost her. All right? But she stayed with the guy. He cost her a Drake collaboration because he's scared to and don't trust his woman to go to where Drake is. He don't trust her. So he told her she wasn't going. That's like the second or third person I'll tell you, Drake, boy, he be having these dudes shook. That's the second or third person that did not allow their woman, who was an artist, to do a song with Drake. Right? That's like the third person. And she listened. Yep. What's up, Ashanti? She listened. She's still with him. Now they're calling all other sorts of problems. I believe she was living in a place with someone, and then she rented out the place to another person. Like it was her. She was renting, and then she kind of leased it to someone else. And they were giving Bia the money, and Bia said Bia didn't pay the landlord the money, so they all got evicted. So Bia said, well, yeah, he wasn't paying, so that's right, I didn't pay the money. So all of them got evicted. Oh my goodness gracious. So I don't know if there's a whole lot of money going on or whole lot of money in the motherfucker, whatever the song says. I don't think it's true. Hold on. So Lori, before I get to Kanye, is Lori Harvey new boo thing? She's with dancing address, as Denzel calls him, but we know him as Damson Idris. Do y'all think that dancing address is an upgrade or downgrade from Michael B. Jordan? What do y'all think? Give me a one. Put a 1 in the chat if you think dancing address is a upgrade. Put a 2 in the chat if you feel as though she was better off with Michael B. Jordan. Kamika Glass says upgrade. Hey, Pam. Pam, what's the matter, boo? Lana Kane says upgrade. No, you my favorite, boo. Michael. Lala Sweet says Michael. No, Cardi B's not in the chat. Rihanna's new Super Bowl performance. So y'all think, most people think that this dude is an upgrade? Oh yeah, no. If I see that, we not talking about that. We definitely not talking about that. Whether she can say the N word or not, that's not. Again, do I have any mods in here? It's hard to give mod from StreamYard. No, we're not talking about that. Okay. Let's go to the next one. All right. So, your boy Kanye West. This is a lot of y'all's Kang. This is y'all's Kang. Kanye West. This is y'all's Kang. So let's find. People were talking about Kanye was missing. No, you got to lay off him because he's missing. We don't know what the Kardashians done did to him. You know, like I said, we love the conspiracy theories, right? He was exposing the Kardashians, and he was with Ray J. And him and Ray J are planning on exposing the Kardashians together. This is what people were telling me. These are the DMs that I got to deal with on a daily basis. Right? So, this is supposed to be Kanye's new wife. It's supposed to be Kanye's new wife. Where's she at? Now, this person was a Yeezy designer, Bianca Sensory. Now, word on the streets is Kanye been messing with Bianca way back before him and Kim split. Oh, let me get her picture. What's taking them so long? That's the word. The word is he been messing with Bianca for a minute. She also is a Kim knockoff. Hold on. Right? She's a Kim knockoff. Like he told everybody, he told all the black women that was caping for him. All you black women, don't y'all feel silly now? All you black women that was caping for him. He told y'all candy asses that he has a type. And his type is Kim. Someone who looks like Kim. That's what he said. That's what he told y'all. So when y'all was caping for Kanye and talking about, oh, I stand with Ye. I stand with Ye. He don't stand with you. But he don't stand with you. And this is the reason why I would never support Kanye West. I would never support Kanye West. West marries Bianca Sensory in a private ceremony, and I believe they said last Thursday. Well, I guess that determines why he was missing. TMZ claims that Kanye West married Bianca Sensory, married in a private ceremony. However, have not filed a marriage certificate. So let's see if it's real. West was photographed this week at a Beverly Hills hotel wearing a left-hand wedding band. According to the LinkedIn page, Century has been an architect at Yeezy since November 2020. In 2020, she graduated with her master's degree in architecture from the University of Melbourne, where she worked as a student architect. Century and a friend created a Swarovski crystal and nylon mesh jewelry brand while students. Century deleted her Instagram account, which had over 16,000 followers. In December 2022, West released Sensory Overload, in which he rapped, and the Bible said, I can't have any more sex till marriage. The hip-hop singer divorced Kardashian 2 months before the reported wedding. After 7 years of marriage and 4 children, their separation was long and sometimes brutal. Okay, so this is what I want to take on. This is what I want to take on Kanye. Right? Wasn't it just last month that Kim, when they went for the custody, Kim had to go through all these rules, and if you get another man, I want to make sure I check him out. Because I don't want all them people around my kids. So she had to make sure if she dating somebody, I got to check them out. Did she get to check out this girl? If you married her? Because if she's your wife, she's going to eventually be around your children. She's going to eventually be around your children. So did Kim have to check with you? I mean, did you check your girl with Kim? Because her children are going to eventually be around her. Let's stay on topic, people. We're talking about Kanye West now. If you want me to do a private video about Kenneth Petty, I can do that. We can arrange it. But not right now. We're talking about something else, guys. He said that she had to go and check out if she gets a boyfriend, she has to check it out with him. But this dude now, now remember, everybody loves to come down on Kim, right? Everybody loves to come down on Kim. When they first split, who had a girlfriend first? Who had a partner first? Kanye. He went to Paris with this Irina Shayk, whatever chick. All right? So he was seen with another woman first. Then after that, he was with the black model Vanitra or whatever her name is. Then shortly after that, he was with ugly ass Julia Fox. Tried to make everybody believe she looked like Kim Kardashian, and she does not look like Kim Kardashian. She looks nothing like Kim Kardashian. But that was the third girl. And then he got with Cheney Jones. And then Kim got with Pete. She actually went public with Pete. So Kanye West had 4 women. He went public with 4 women before Kim showed up with Pete. And Kim's the problem? Let's be fair. Kim's the problem? Let that have had the situation been changed. Let Kim have been popping up with all these men before Kanye. You know what everybody would have said? She must have been messing with them while they were married. Ain't no way you can get somebody this quick. You know that's exactly what these Negroes would have said. She was always cheating on him because there ain't no way you can get somebody that fast after being married for all them years. The only person that she went public with was Pete. And then she said she's afraid to even date because the guys don't want to be bothered with Kanye. She said, now do I got to be worried about these guys being bothered with Kanye or saying something about Kanye? So they're saying they can't find the marriage certificate, but he's walking around with a wedding band. He's got this chick now. So I don't know. Do y'all think Kanye West is married? So put a 1 in the chat if you believe he is married. Put a 2 in the chat if you're saying this dude is a nut, he's looking for attention, and he's not really married, but he's not going to say anything because he sees all the attention he's getting. So put a 2 for that. Put a 1 if you think he really married this girl. Put a 2 if you think that nigga ain't married. He sees all this attention that he's getting, and he ain't gonna tell anybody that he's not really married. King Leo says 2. Queen Key says 2. The 100 for Kate says 2. Typical thinks he's married. Ashanti said 2. Leo said 2. Pam, my baby, says 2. And my baby says 2. And Lawrence says 2. Patricia says 2. Gem 21 says 2. Typical standing 10 toes down. He said he can't have sex until marriage. And Kanye West, from what they say, is damn near a sex addict. At least he was years ago. Ay, ay, ay. All right. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on him because a lot of my people who support me are telling me that they've had enough. I've kind of had enough too. So I think I'm just going to, for the 116 people that's in here, I think I'm just going to have a poll because I'm sure people have seen it, discussed it on other platforms. Give me a 1 if you want to address Sunstar Peterson. Give me a 2 if you're saying enough of Sunstar, enough of Daystar, enough of Nightstar. Let's just move on. Give me a 1 if you want to discuss that video. Give me a 2 if you say enough. You've heard enough of them. Smiling says 1. King Leo says 1. Typical says 2. Ashanti says 2. I knew Ashanti's going to pick 2. King Leo says 1. Patricia said 2. Them stars ran out of light. If y'all notice, if Jim says to Rashawn says too, if y'all notice, he was promoting his book. Rose says too. If you notice, he was promoting his book along the way. Whatever my baby says, that's what we doing. She says too. Okay, it's not. They like, haven't we voted too, motherfucker? Yeah, okay, we're gonna say two. We're gonna move on. We're not gonna go over Sunstar. Sunstar's up there. Sunstar, you're gonna have to. You're making yourself look crazy, bro. You make yourself look crazy. You got to need to get up off that. All right, so there's something going on Twitter that a lot of people are not catching, right? And it is SZA versus Taylor Swift. Now, a lot of people are probably sitting there like, huh? Heaven, what the hell are you talking about? Why you gotta pit two women against each other? But it is not me, beloved, who's doing the pitting. Why do you follow the red pill girl, Just Pearly thing? Oh, because I love what Just Pearly thinks. That's the white chick, right? First of all, a lot of times, if people come in my DM and say, "Hey, I checked out your video. I liked it. Follow me." Most of the time, I just do it because they came and showed me love on my page, and they're like, "Oh, I really loved your video." Blah blah blah. Or if I reference their video and they'd be like, "Oh, I really love. Thank you for referencing me. Follow me," and I'll just do it. That don't mean that I go to their page. That don't mean that I'm, every single day I'm stalking their page. But I always do that. If somebody says something on my page, or somebody comes to my page, or something, and they're like, "Oh, could you follow me back?" I'm just like, "Yeah, sure." So I think I know which one you're talking about. I think she's that's the white chick, right? I think that's the white. And she's always doing like, "Oh, you have to please your man," or "we have to please the man," or something like that. I think that's just Pearly things, I think. So that's why. I believe Eminem will definitely be with Rihanna. I don't think Nicki's performing. I don't think Nicki's gonna come out there and perform. It'd be crazy if she did, but I just don't feel it for some reason. So hold on, let me find this. SZA and Taylor Swift fans, I'm going to say fans, right? SZA and Taylor Swift fans have been going at it. Why? I'll tell you why. Here we go. Here's the first tweet. I like it way better when real SZA fans were not part of Stan Twitter. It was much more fun to support her. Stan Twitter is so toxic, and now it's just SZA versus Taylor every day. It's so boring. Sounds a lot like two female rappers I know that are black in Spanish. 43% decline versus 78% decline. SZA and black artists versus Taylor Swift. Now so let me tell you how this started. Then y'all can tell me whose side you're on. And we're not going to do the black-white thing. Like, I don't play those games. I do the right and wrong thing. I don't do the black and white thing. All right? If you're going to do the black and white thing, don't even answer the question. So this is what happened. As we all know, Taylor Swift dropped her album Midnights, right? Like a month before SZA. Taylor Swift and Drake dropped his album with 21 Savage a week after Midnights. Taylor Swift's album went to number 1. Drake's album was coming up the next week. Right? Taylor's album was, I think Drake's album got number 1 for 1 week. Taylor's song Anti-Hero was number 1. Drake and 21 Savage had a song, I don't remember which song off their album, but it was supposed to be number 1. So Taylor Swift doing those petty Taylor things, just doing T-Swizzle stuff. Just Taylor turned into T-Swizzle, right? So the reason why I call her T-Swizzle, I call her T-Swizzle when she does stuff like re-recording her album, like she's a swindler, right? She knows all the loopholes, so she's a swizzler. So that's when I start calling her T-Swizzle. So she turns into T-Swizzle, and then she makes like a remake in the last day, the tracking day. She makes a remake to Anti-Hero, a remix. So then Anti-Hero makes number 1. All the Drake fans get pissed off, which I love because I love seeing Drake fans ticked off. And now they start talking about Taylor Swift is racist because she's trying to keep a black artist from going number 1. Right? From going number 1. Now, first of all, Taylor Swift, she'll give it to anybody. She don't give a damn who's number 2. She don't care if number 2 is black, white, Hispanic, Chinese. She don't care. She's going to be number 1. You're going to be number 2. It don't matter what color you are. But they were now trying to push a narrative. Oh, she did it too. She blocked Beyonce and she blocked Rihanna with Lift Me Up. Song was trash anyway, but she blocked Rihanna's song Lift Me Up. She hates black women. So now they started this Taylor Swift hates black women. So the next week, Drake was supposed to be number 1 again. And then Taylor released yet another remix of Anti-Hero. I loved it. I thought it was brilliant myself. So then Drake falls short again. Drake unfollows Taylor Swift because he feels some type of way. Right? Because he feels some type of way. So he unfollows someone that he had been friends with for a long time. They supposed to have a song on her new album and everything. Drake unfollows Taylor Swift. So what does Taylor do? Okay, I'm going to hit your ass with another remix. And she hits him with the anti-hero, Heaven Hollywood remix, whatever. She was just making up names at this point. She was making up names at this point. So now they're saying Taylor Swift is chart obsessed. Duh. Duh. Right? Of course Taylor Swift fans are chart obsessed. Taylor's chart obsessed. Of course she is. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, SZA drops her album, SOS. Comes in, knocks Midnights out the box like I predicted it would. Knocks Midnight out the box. Goes number one for the second straight week. Goes number one for a third straight week. Goes number one for a fourth straight week. Now, in the midst of it getting ready to go number one, Taylor drops another version of Midnights. People are getting mad because they think that Taylor Swift is up to her old tricks again and she just wants to block a black woman, even though this black woman has been number one the last 4 weeks. Oh, this is so much fun. If you get on Twitter and then just go through the comments, shit is hilarious. So Taylor goes and puts out all these different versions, a new version of Midnights. She turns into T-Swizzle, tries to do T-Swizzle. SZA still ends up with the number one record. So I think that made 5 weeks. Now it's coming into week 6. And once again, they're saying they think that Midnights is going to finally recapture the number one slot from SOS. And now SZA just dropped the Kill Bill with the video slamming. I think the song's going to number one. If not this week, definitely the week after. And what does SZA do? Giving T-Swizzle a little bit of her own medicine, she releases Kill Bill with like 5 different versions. Oh, the Taylor Swift fans are heated. Oh, 5 versions. Like, you know how they be doing in the comments. And then here come all the people. Ended Taylor Swift. What? Ended Taylor Swift. So that's what they've been arguing over. Now they're going into their careers. One person saying, the gap equals 12 albums versus 2 albums. When someone's saying, yeah, 4th week versus 11th week. SZA had 2 tracks, wherein Taylor only had 4 recorded messages of her talking, please. Even through all of this, if we take away all the versions, Midnights would do 116.5 11th week versus SOS 118 4th week. Yes, it is going down. I'm just waiting for the nigga to come out. I'm just waiting for the N-word to come flying out of one of these Taylor Swift fans. So, do y'all think that Taylor Swift do y'all think Taylor Swift don't like Taylor Swift doesn't like black women? Let me tell you something. I was in the game a long time. I've spoken to every single executive that was ever somebody in the music business. I have never once heard that Taylor Swift is nasty to people of color. The only thing I've ever heard from people of color is how nice Taylor Swift is. And how she sits down and talks to younger artists. And if a younger artist needs anything, they go to Taylor Swift. And when other artists turn them away, Taylor Swift, there was an old story how a person changed from a ponytail fan. She was a ponytail fan like her whole entire life. She loved Ariana Grande, loved her. She got a chance to meet Ariana Grande. Right? This girl sat outside for hours and hours. I still got the girl on my Instagram. For hours and hours and hours and hours. She stood outside 8 hours to meet Ponytail. 8 hours passed. Ariana shows up at whatever spot she's supposed to show up at. She waits. She's at the front of the line. And she comes past to the line. Everybody starts screaming, Ponytail, Ponytail, Ponytail. You know, Ariana, whatever. The girl's got tears in her eyes. She loves Ariana Grande. And then she went to hand out her CD or whatever she had for Ariana to sign it. And the girl CD cover was cracked, right? So she took the inner sleeve. She was going to take the inner sleeve out. She said Ariana Grande gave her the dirtiest look and crossed right over her and went to the next person. She was waiting on that line for damn near 9 hours. Damn near 9 hours. No, I see you. I saw you, Pam. I understand what you're saying. They were mad at her saying they cheated. So, but then Taylor Swift came out. This girl's crying. This is a true story. Girl's crying. Taylor Swift comes out. It had to be an award show. Taylor Swift comes out. Sees the girl crying. Now you can imagine all the people that are crowding around Taylor Swift. Sees the girl crying. And you know, once again, T Swizzle being T Swizzle. She asked the girl why she's crying. Girl told her, my favorite artist, Ariana Grande, looked at me and rolled her eyes at me. I've been out here for 8.5 hours just to get an autograph. And she looked at me crazy and didn't even sign my CD. You know what Taylor Swift did? T Swizzle. And you know her and Ariana don't really click anyway. Takes the Ariana CD from her. Takes the CD. Gives her CD. Signs the CD. Takes a picture. She took the CD like, give me that shit. Let's chuck this here in the garbage here. T Swizzle. T Swizzle doing T Swizzle things. She's so petty. So she gave her CD. Took her little Ariana CD. She's like, oh, it's cracked anyway. From that day forward, that girl is a Taylor Swift fan. She's what, 24 now? This happened when she was like with Taylor Swift early part of her career. And it was Ariana's so this is like, no, it wasn't that early. It's like 6 years ago. She was probably like 17, 16, 17. She said Ariana just looked at her like she just didn't even matter. Poor girl. I think at the time she was like 16, 17, because she's like 22 now. Yeah, I think she's like 22. And she was like 16 then. So funny. Back when she was licking donuts. Remember that shit? Nasty buzzard. As my grandma used to say, nasty buzzard. Bitch took that damn donut and licked the powder off it. All them Ariana fans was like, I'd lick it. I'll still eat it. I'd still eat it. I bet you would, nasty. Only people that I am licking a donut behind, if it ain't my daughter, is Pam in this chat room and Tony Braxton. Those are the only people that I would ever lick that damn donut or eat that donut behind if they lick the powder off. That shit's nasty. I don't even think I'd do it for Sweetie. No, it's got to be Tony. It's got to be Tony. I wouldn't do it for Sweetie. I ain't do it for Young Miami. You know, her mouth been on Diddy's dick, so you know I ain't even drinking behind her. Nope, not Sin Santana either. Has to be Tony. I don't even think I'd do it for Sin Santana. Y'all know how I feel about Sin Santana. Yeah, he's putting her toes in her mouth. Like, what's wrong with this girl? It's a nasty self. Cardi B? Hell no! Child, I ain't eating. I am not taking no fork behind her. Cardi, nah, hell no. She be eating all set scabs and shit. Hell to the no. Nope. I know she probably be licking his ass. Like, nah. Mm-mm. I wouldn't share her fork. I wouldn't drink behind her. Nah. I'm very particular about that any damn way. Like my daughter, when my daughter drinks water, and if I go look at the water, like, let me look, bitch, because is there any backwash, any shit in here? Hell to the no. Like my daughter, because I know she's young and she ain't been sucking no damn cock. Like, she's young. So, her, yeah, and it's my daughter. But my oldest daughter, nope, I don't drink behind her. My middle daughter, nope, I don't drink behind her. Once they start getting old enough to start sucking cock, I ain't drinking behind them bitches. Crazy. You know, these kids be sick in the winter time. So we gotta watch out for that. Tony Braxton, she can have the motherfucking COVID. If she lick a powdered donut, oh, trust me, your boy will be right there. I'll eat that shit right up. That bitch can have COVID, and I'm licking that donut. Oh, well, diamond gray. So anyway, guys, get your water in, you guys. Get your water in, you guys. Does anybody watch before I end this? Does anybody watch like a special YouTube like those what are they called? Mukbang YouTubers? People that got famous off of that? Like I'm late to the party from that. I'm gonna probably open up. I'm probably gonna start doing liquor mukbangs on my channel because I'm like a liquor expert. So I'm gonna probably start doing like liquor mukbangs and like liquor tryouts and different alcohol, right? But does anybody watch like any of these other mukbang people? Would I let Tony pee on me? That's a good question. Yeah, fuck that. I might. Yeah. I had to think and snap my ass right back to reality. Yep. Sure would. Tony Braxton? Psh, hell yeah. That's most definite. Yeah. I'm gonna be on camera doing it. I'm gonna be on camera drinking this damn liquor. Yeah, you have to. You have to be on camera doing it. So I have to make sure I'm not doing like I don't like always turning my camera on because I'm always in the mix doing other shit. Then my daughter be coming in the room like, and I don't really want her on camera, like so. But yeah, I have to be on camera doing it. All right, see Stella, why you gotta be doing all that? Pooping, nah. That's where we draw the line. That's when I punch on her damn mouth. Hell to the no. That shit will never happen. No pun intended. Hell no. Yeah, my daughter like I used to always bring her on camera, whatever. Like that's why all of my people that's been with me, they all know my daughter. They know my daughter's name, and she used to come and do the lives with me sometimes. But then when that thing happened, when the Barbs doxed my daughter's mother's condo, that's when I was like, yeah, I don't think I'll be having her on much anymore. So that stopped that. So, but she's getting ready. I'm gonna need y'all to support her because she's getting ready to do her little fashion shit, whatever. She's gonna do it on my channel, and then she has like these little dolls, and she's gonna put on a doll show, and she's gonna start her own doll show YouTube, and then she's gonna be doing hairstyles for biracial kids. If you have problems doing hair, biracial styles, whatever, she's gonna be doing that. And she'll probably do a couple of them on my channel, and then I'll start her own channel. I'm very reluctant to start her own channel right now. So I told her she's got to wait on that. Got this original content here now. And my other thing I'm going to be doing, let me just show you guys my other trailer. Did you guys, wait a minute. First of all, did you guys like the trailer? That is the trailer for my show Groupie, and that will be coming on Tubi. They already sent the check. So that is a show called Groupie. It is based on true events of a famous groupie that I met years ago, and I started managing her. And then she started telling me all these stories about these celebrities and showing me all these emails and text messages from their wives and death threats from their wives. So I was gonna have her do a memoir back in what I think it was like 2010. Have her do a memoir, but then we stopped really communicating. So then I'm like, well, I should just turn this into. I was gonna turn it into a movie, and then once TV series started getting popular, we're like, fuck it, let's just turn it into a TV series. So where we go. Said he likes to drink his girl lemonade. Who said that? Look, is it on here there yet? Is it on there yet? I know, Pam, baby, it's not on there yet. Not on there yet, but here we go, y'all. Let me just show real quick. I'm showing this to y'all. It's not even up to be showed to anymore because we took it down because when it comes on Tubi, we want it to be like fresh to people. So where's my playing dirty shit? Let's do the playing dirty.
I'm Yoshi Lomax, superstar attorney at law and fugitive.
So, you're the famous Yoshi Lomax.
Probably more infamous. I'm on the run from the federal government for crimes that I didn't commit.
Gentlemen, I'm Deputy U.S. Marshal Sharon Starr. I'll be taking things from here.
Not to mention being on the hit list of at least 3 of Miami's major crime bosses.
I wanted to apologize in person for leaving so abruptly last night.
Welcome back.
That's Vladimir Kuznetsov, a Russian crime boss. He's been a suspect in over a dozen missing person cases.
I mean, I didn't get here to be this successful for doing things the American way.
I need a list of the jury for my case with Hanju.
Oh, really? What's that worth to you? Oh my God, you're such a good...
Mr. Santana is to be released upon processing.
So what do you know about Sheldon Chisholm?
What do you want to know about him?
I really need to know if you're going to take my case. I don't have time to play, Miss Lomax.
Money is not a problem.
You know anything about his case?
It's being handled by agents in my field office.
I've learned that in this game of life, in order to win...
Ready to dance?
You gotta play dirty. You might look at me and see a beautiful, confident, successful woman.
Congratulations, counselor. Yet another win.
But underneath, I'm flawed. I'm broken. And I'm scared. So I have no choice but to run until I can find a way to clear my name.
Miss Lomax is now considered a fugitive of the United States. Catching fugitives is my business, which makes her my suspect. You and your associates are relieved.
Look. She killed one of our own.
But I will not give up.
All right, people, listen up. Get a picture of Miss Lomax out there so the public knows what she looks like.
I will not give in.
Okay. People, we got a game plan. Let's break and execute.
I will not get caught.
Time to go hunt.
Okay, guys. Boom. 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 I'm the nigga, right? I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. And the funny thing is, speaking of Nicki Minaj, that's Zasha. And Zasha was Safari's first girlfriend after he broke up with Nicki Minaj. Y'all probably remember her. She got the short haircut. She looked like Nicole, like she could be Nicole Murphy's daughter. That's Zasha. She acts now. She has a very successful YouTube show now called The Family Project, where she's on it with her son, her boyfriend, or I don't know what's her husband or boyfriend, whatever, but she's a great actress. Great actress. Oh man, so I appreciate y'all coming through. Pam, hit your boy up when we end this. I love you guys. You guys are funny as hell. Y'all gotta cool it in them comments, man. Cool it in them comments. I want to thank my mods. I want to thank you guys for hanging in there with me and being cool and not being disrespectful where I didn't have to kick your ass out. But other than that, guess I'll see y'all next time. Love you guys. Peace.